Jersey RJ. Nice, that's you? Nice.
Oh, yeah.
We used to call this a Frank 5.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
I'm going out of
Yeah, same.
I don't know if my phone is
See if you got the live on your phone. Hey guys, sorry to keep you waiting. Hence the waiting music. We will be with you in just a moment. You want to chill and just talk on the vlog? Yeah, okay.
Funny story is actually my buddy broke my shot earlier today about my friend 5, and we all were going to tell a little story to actually now. So I told him I was going to live with myself for 5 minutes here, so looks like I got 4 and change or so, whatever. And so back in the day, my buddy used to have a habit, and he would go, hey, dude, guys, we're going out tonight, I told him I'll be there in like 5 minutes, like 5 minutes more, we'll drive to go see cool. He'd show up, about an hour and 20 later, dude doesn't know where you took off, sorry, bro, I had to run up to the store real quick, grab some smokes, stop by my friend's house, pick him up, little something for the night, and sure as shit, an hour, 20 minutes later, he's gotta hang there for 25 minutes, but he tells us 5 minutes at a time. So everything's a Frank 5, if you're building a Frank 5, it's a good hour, right? Our apologies again about the delay. We've been waiting and watching. Slow feel. Watch the program update, technical issues. See that coming. And we're on air in
A minute and 50 seconds.
back in the building.
people in the room. We got a viewer.
Hey, I think we need. Can we post that on the Facebook?
Hi guys.
We'll start recording. Almost in recording.
This is off right now. It's not gonna record.
This is fine. This is gonna record. We're talking right now. We are live right
I
now.
understand we're live right now. We're not double recording our voice, right?
No.
Right? That's a thing.
That's a thing. We've done that plenty of times.
Guys, I'm a fucking amateur. I don't know shit.
I got it right here.
So much for
I'm doing it on the
being patient.
laptop while we're live.
Really appreciate your patience, guys.
But we still pull through for you today. We're still giving you a live show.
As promised. There was a second there. It was a little touch and go. We were just gonna record. But I want to give you a review.
No shit.
Wait till the robots take over. Dude, I couldn't agree with you.
The shit we got here sucks. Why are we, come on now. We can't get anything to operate properly. What's all this?
Hey, we are on air now. I don't know how long we kept you guys waiting. However, welcome to the show.
Hey, assholes. You are now fucking listening to the Two Clouded Mind Show with Chris
Took one step inside the house and I shit my pants.
and Ryan.
Dude, of course I bought boxers off Facebook.
With special guest appearances, unique games, and contests. Give us a goddamn call. 669-241-2420. Or stalk us like your girlfriends do on Facebook and Instagram at the Two Clouded Mind Show. Let's get fucking clouded. It's the Two Clouded Mind Show.
So today's episode, we have Urban Legends. We are going through 3 of our choice, our favorite Urban Legends to talk to you guys.
Yeah, we've all heard of them. Even tried looking for a few, you know, especially if you live in New Jersey. You've heard of Jersey, Weird Jersey, little magazine, all the spooky cool shit. Like Ryan said, we're gonna talk about a few of our own favorites. But
Here we got a special guest RJ in the house today. He's in the studio going through all the troubles that we're going through. It was hell getting here, but we're here for you guys, and we figured it out.
yeah, seriously,
One day
guys,
we'll get this shit down for you.
We thank you for your patience.
think they heard about the current car.
We suck. But you guys rule. You guys rule.
All right, so you ready to get into this?
Well, I mean, I think we should like.
I mean, it is what it is. Everyone's got to eat, you know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
one of those, oh, fuck you don't work the union, you're a piece of shit. Like, those guys are assholes.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I mean
really,
it's
like,
there's some small perks, you know, very small perks. You know, I get to like work all the time, with, like no paid time off and nothing.
Nice.
It's great. So
nice. Any,
Saturday, Sunday, no
how-
overtime.
like, how long have you been doing it?
I probably started when I was like, say 15. I started 15.
What was the first thing you built?
On the job or
No, when he started.
freehand? Probably. I remember as a kid, me and my father, we built this skateboard ramp. Right, it was a nice little like 3-piece skateboard ramp with a tabletop deck. You know,
Okay.
everything cool.
Did you skate? Did you BMX? What'd you
A
do?
lot of BMX at the time.
Nice.
That was,
Okay, that's probably right around the age that I started BMXing. I was a skateboarder for a while, but BMX is the way to go.
yeah.
And ramps like that shit, like
yeah, so we built it was pretty cool. It was
Mhm.
heavy, and then like one day, I guess, you know, my father was like, well, when you leave shit at the street, this happens, and the garbage man came and took my shit.
Oh, no.
I think it was like bulk pickup or something. They grabbed my shit. I was like, wow, assholes. Fuck that.
That's
my
crazy.
Lumber's gone through the roof these days, if you didn't know.
Oh, of course. So now, like, all right. So now, I know personally, I'll drive past a building that I work in, and I don't care who I'm with. I look at them and I say, "I built that." Are you that guy?
Yeah, like I definitely like all the time. And my stepdad, I worked with him when I was younger, same way. You know, we've been driving around, so now it's rolled down from him to me. And like, you know, even my girlfriend, I'm in another town. I'm like, yeah, no, it's that house over there, dude. You gotta like, I worked on that one. You know, that was
That's awesome.
that was a shithole.
It's
You know
awesome.
how
It's
it
always
is
a
in
story.
residential.
Yeah, it's always a story, passing like the places that you've worked on.
Mhm.
Like I've done a couple security camera installations at like marinas, and like they don't want to update. Nobody ever wants to update and spend the money.
No,
You know
that's
what I
the
mean?
worst, right? Who wants to?
God forbid they allow people to do the job right.
Yeah, exactly. But without further ado, you have your own favorite urban legend you want to speak of?
Urban Legends, man. I remember, I think there was a show like years ago with probably like Discovery or something, which the first time I seen it was like so more or less the Skinwalker, but like the Navajo version, because there's like a lot of different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess every area's got their own, their own version of it, different method, whichever, and just the Navajo one I thought was so cool just because they're always like they're so secret here in America. Like nobody wants to, like, they don't talk about it. They don't really want to talk to
Unless
us.
it's
You
like
know what I'm
amongst
saying? Like they
their
don't
own.
even, yeah, so they're real preserved. So like everything you can or might find out, whatever you can. I mean, I guess you never would, which makes it such a great urban legend nonetheless. Because even if there was an answer, you're not getting it.
It's like the
Exactly.
telephone
Yeah.
game, no?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
passed down from like person to person
So, but I don't know if anybody's
until it got to you.
same thing, Skinwalker, Shapeshifter,
Yeah,
anything
Skinwalkers.
like that,
And like,
Would you
now-
consider like so it's like a werewolf?
That's
Or
I'd
is it-
say, I guess, a common one.
Okay,
But it's not.
it's more than
it's
that.
Not
is what
limited
you're-
to. That's I guess the.
So it's like a
the-
vampire
the most
shapeshifter?
Basic one.
Well,
I guess in a sense it could be, and
If it turns into a
Yeah,
bat, depending on what vampire, maybe.
I don't know. Vampire might be more mythical. I don't know. Would you consider her
Well,
vampire?
when Ryan told me that you picked Skinwalkers as like one that you like, of course I like fell down a rabbit hole and I nerded out myself. Now I'm probably gonna say this wrong. I even wrote the phonetic saying. I can't believe I knew that word.
Phonetic saying?
Yeah. Like I sounded it out like the way I wrote it. But like they call him the Nadlushi,
Yeah.
which transfers he or she who goes on all fours.
That's good. That's good because you did your homework.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude.
And
Dude, this is so
I wasn't
cool.
gonna try and pronounce that word, so I just left it at that.
And also, like,
Skinwalker.
What I read, I don't know how much truth or how much credibility that the skinwalkers wear the skin of the animals that they transform into.
That's pretty badass.
Like, I don't know, like, how much you looked into it. There's a few websites, like, years ago. I was like, so what, I mean, because, like, a skinwalker just seems so cool. Like, you would shapeshift into animals and, like, I mean, imagine flying, what I'm saying? That shit would be dope. But everything they do is not, like,
if you kill a bird and you wear bird feathers, are you just flying around with bird?
yeah,
Are you
I mean,
a bird?
right? And allegedly. And, but, like, I just felt like Skinwalkers are so cool because it's so, whatever, I'm sorry, so I'm rambling. So when you
No,
look
no,
into,
ramble,
I'm sorry,
ramble.
I looked
Actually,
into it.
to come to think of it, if it's on all fours, a bird, technically you can't
But
be
no, they-
shapeshifted into a bird.
No, they're saying, I guess if you were more advanced, yeah, no, you could. And they were saying, I don't know.
They were saying like some are healers and some are
They
like.
might transfer, like, they were supposed to go for good, but, so one of the things, like, I read, and I guess, who knows, was that you need,
Somewhere.
like, the blood of, like, a sibling or maybe, like, a close relative. And so, like, once you have, like, the blood, whatever, there was a ritual involved. So the point is, I mean, even so, to try and attempt to, we'll say, shapeshift, you really kind of are, like, breaking, like, personal life ethics at that point, if you want to kill a sibling or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dedication. Like,
that
you
right
really
there is,
gotta
like,
want it.
Who would really, like,
Mm-hmm.
who would
Yeah.
really want to try something like that? It's like
Maybe they have children just for sacrifices.
Yeah, right.
Right, that's the only way around it. Like, you
Some
don't.
people might. It's a tough world. But,
This is true.
maybe not Navajo culture. But basically, so, like, with that being said, I mean, it's like a whole world of messed up shit, bro.
Yeah, you gotta kill. You gotta kill your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, whoever, just to get this power. And like, if I don't know, man, like that sounds That's a pretty
serious
dark
shit.
one.
So,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
all the skins you carry, you know, you could essentially shape shift. You know.
Do you just carry all these skins, or just like a?
Yeah, dude. Just like you wear them, and that's where they said like I don't know, like you. If you've seen a guy walk around wearing skins, you might be like, well, no, obviously, you know,
Yeah.
if you're an
Gotcha,
asshole,
gotcha.
they might be after you. So it's kind of, I guess, kind of on the secret, the deal.
Yeah. Well, that's why they keep it
You kind of got to
so
pull off
tight.
at that point, I think. My apologies, I'm not talking to the mic clear enough.
No, don't.
No, you're
dude,
good, dude.
Don't, dude. We were an hour late for a live stream.
We suck.
Everything.
As always, there's always an issue with us.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're sitting there, and like everything just kind of like you know, it all just like goes mute, cuts out. Like RJ, you can move towards the mic again. You know.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, so
All right, let's get one step
Moving on to-
creepier, maybe, or I don't know. That's up to you guys. But something more current would be this urban legend called Momo. So there's this thing on YouTube where I guess I can't even say it was YouTube. It started out on WhatsApp. Kids would just get random messages from a number that was unknown, and it would be telling them to do, I guess, self-harm or harm to others. And it somehow found its way to YouTube, where kids were watching like Peppa Pig and I don't know, Bob the Builder for me, so to say. And just imagine, like, it's labeled as a kid-friendly video. Your kid clicks on it, he's watching the episode, first 5 minutes, fine, no problem. And all of a sudden you get this bird-eyed creature with titties just staring at you, telling you to slit your wrists or, like, kill your little sister or something.
Ryan, you get that. Don't
After enough Jaeger? It's possible, just from behind, I guess. Cheers.
worry. So now, again, I went down another rabbit hole because originally I was gonna choose Momo, like when he first told me. But the day like he came over, he was gonna do the intro and shit. He runs in the house, kicks in the door. He's so pumped. He's like, "Bro, I'm doing Momo." I was like,
There goes
"Okay,
his idea. I was just like,
cool,
I got Momo.
cool."
And it's crazy because I think it originated in like 2018, right? And that's where it found its way onto YouTube. And I think the only thing that really kind of kept it circulating was the media, because according to YouTube, there were no really Momo videos found, or nobody harmed themselves from a Momo video. But the media was like, do you know what your kids are watching?
Yeah,
Just
the media. I mean,
Stirring
just
shit up, just another distraction or whatever it may be. Like, honestly, Momo is a celebrity in a way, and it's kind of weird because it started out in Japan as a sculpture, and it's supposed to. It has Momo has bird feet, a human-like face, dark brown hair, black hair, and like this crooked, creepy smile. And if I was a kid seeing that, like, I'd be like, honestly, I'd throw my phone or my iPad at that point.
The first time I saw that image, literally, I was an adult. I was a grown adult. And it freaked me out. It was one of those creepy pastas, you know what I mean? You go on those, but it's usually, dude. I wasn't right for a couple days. I was like, dude, that's fucked up. Just look at that. Like,
That's a face not even, like, a mother wouldn't even love.
it is frightening. And what I heard, if like the kids were able to get a hold of this weird number and message it, somebody would message you back with like super private information about yourself, like that only you would know. Like, dude. And
Sounds
they
like a
were,
Black Mirror episode.
And they were like bilingual, so like it doesn't matter where you were from, whatever. If you got a hold of the correct number, like, dude, imagine getting fucking messages about your own life.
It's your turn, buddy.
Yeah. All right, for mine, I picked the Kuchisake Onna, the slit-faced woman. Like I said, I was gonna choose Momo, but Ryan fucking stole my shit without even like knowing he stole my shit. But it is what it is. So like, again, I went down my own rabbit hole for this particular urban legend, and I found several origin stories. So, oh shit. So,
We're big on that with this channel.
I kind of chose like what I found was like the cooler one, I guess. And she was apparently the prettiest woman in her village. She would walk around and ask the children, "Am I pretty?" And the children would say, "Yeah, whatever." But she was also, being the prettiest woman in the village, she was a cheater. She cheated on her samurai.
She had that wet ass pussy.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Can't believe I said that.
whatever.
Yeah.
From
I've
what
listened to
I-
it more than I wanted
From what
to.
I heard, from what I gathered, like I said, her husband was a samurai, and he got wind of her infidelity, came home, caught her in bed with another person that wasn't him, obviously, and
Better be a damn good samurai.
dude plunged his samurai into that guy's back, and then took her and slit her mouth from ear to ear, and asked her, "Do you think you're pretty?"
Fuck.
So she dies, boom, bleeds out, right? She comes back to fucking seek her vengeance, and she'll creep up behind people, and she has a surgical mask on, or like maybe she's holding a fan, or like some kind of cloth covering her
Something to
mouth.
block the
And she'll come to you and say,
Scarred.
"Do you think I'm pretty?" So you'll say yes. She'll remove her mask and show you her fucked up face and ask you again.
I'd shit my pants.
And if you say yes, she's gonna kill you.
Like, you know what's kind of fucked up there?
Mhm.
And is like I'm thinking, what if any chick came up to you and was like, "Do you think I'm pretty?" You'd probably be like, "Yeah, no, of course you're gorgeous. Either way, you're fucked." So.
True.
It's
I mean,
it's the
Like,
It's a
all
little
right,
touch-
oh,
it's a
sure,
little-
sure, baby, you're
it's a
beautiful.
little
I don't know.
touch and
I don't
go
want to hurt her.
this day and
feelings,
age.
like,
But if the victim, all right, so if the victim screams, she'll slash him from ear to ear. But if he says yes, she'll allow the victim to walk away, but she'll follow said victim home and kill him in his house.
I was editing.
Lose. But this is where it kind of got
man.
like
I dated a
weird.
girl like that once.
This is. But this is where it kind of got weird, where they started kind of losing me. They said you can survive the encounter with the Kuchisake owner.
Just throw a fucking piece of candy on the ground.
Yeah, that's one of the things. You can throw money
Distract
or
her.
candy, right? Or you could just tell her that she's average.
If you throw money at her, is that illegal? Is she a prostitute?
I mean, it's really weird. Or you could say the word pomade 3 times. Like
Pomade?
pomade. That's where they kind
What
of
the
lost
fuck?
me. Yeah.
I didn't know
But
there
yeah.
was.
Who would have thought though, right?
Yeah. It's kind of fucking weird. Kind of weird.
Some weird ones out there.
Yeah, for sure.
So you, being good with a hammer and all, we decided to
Pause.
develop a game.
Apparently not.
What's up?
Apparently not.
I mean, I'm good with my hammer.
We got a game for you guys today, and it has to do with some hammers, some wood, and it's originally a drinking game, but we kind of made it our own.
Yeah, we kind of put a twist on it. You know, it is what it is. It's our world, right? I mean, whatever. But anyway, without further ado,
So we're setting up.
a little
Here.
B-roll for you.
Got the hammers.
Guys pulling in, setting up their stuff. Guys rolling to see who goes first. So, You poor son of a bitch, man. You had 3 dice and you rolled a 6. You rolled a 6.
That's like,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
not going to the
that's like a
casino with
metaphor
you.
for life, bro. Like, on Saturday, when it comes.
We are not going to the casino together.
So the idea of the game was, I don't know, we thought we were going to be a lot better at it apparently, so we put 3 nails per side, and the first person to sink their nails wins.
Mr. Cocky.
First try, bent my nail.
Here we go. We got the car painter.
At this point, I was like, he's just going to sink it. He's going to show me up. Look at that flip. Like, that's perfect execution right there.
But, dude, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, you're flipping it, and to catch it and in one felt swoop, it's you have to. Your body makes you reset.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
no-
Yeah,
it's
there's
really hard
no
to get that straight.
striking, like catching it and then striking
Your
it.
body forces you to do a reset.
I feel like the only
We got a little confusion of the hammers at this time. So, if you hit the nail, you get a smaller hammer.
Hit him with the rules.
Chris wrote these in like broken English.
You gotta hand
No, I'm gonna try this.
Try it. Give it. Go ahead.
Charlie Day.
GQ John. Yeah.
Hammer nail into stump. Okay, so you hammer the nails into the stump enough so that it could stand on its own, which we did in the beginning.
He's reading my notes, by the way, which are.
They are not me. I wish you guys could see this. It's RJ v Ryan. So RJ and I, we're clearly versing each other. We each take turns throwing the hammer into the air, catching it, and in one swift motion hammer the nail into the stump.
So
All right, these
far,
are they're getting a little better now.
It sounds pretty pristine.
But wait, there's a twist. I swear to you guys, it says it.
And I even made a squiggly exclamation point.
That's
I'm
very
artistic.
creative.
It's art, man. It's
If you
exactly-
miss the nail, you will be forced to use a larger hammer. So, if you saw in the beginning, we kind of we have various sized hammers. For each hit, you will have to use a smaller hammer, maybe. Is this all the notes you got?
Been sitting here a while.
Well, dude, that's just the game.
All right. So if you miss it, you get a bigger hammer, obviously, and they get pretty big. All right, we got RJ with the sledge. Oh, one shot and sank that nail. That was
Yeah,
I got a little nervous.
That was a one-shotter. You know,
Nice.
that's what he fucking does for a living, dude. Just saying. We're talking hella blah blah blah.
Yo, that's a button. Talking hella blah blah blah.
Talking that hard-ish.
Coming at me.
I got
So
this.
I thought for me personally, the larger the hammer, I could just use more force and it's a larger surface and just throw it the fuck in.
But
RJ,
one
on the
thing
other
that
hand,
sucks is flipping that humongous sledge. It's impossible. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah. That was it's a task, but
yeah, I didn't even attempt that.
it's how I build houses. So.
You were pretty good with those little hammers, though, no? That was very surprising for
Yeah,
me.
you caught me. It's my regular hammer.
RJ just on the job with this guy like a clue piece.
You know,
Just-
I can hang pictures like you would not believe.
dude, we can twist this game up so cool. Lay normal, regular hammers. Hammer of your choice, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you're comfortable with. Before you pick and flip your hammer, you gotta spin 10 times, like on a baseball
Oh
bat.
shit.
Going for the
That's like
dizzy
gym
end.
class.
Then
Then you
bang!
Then you gotta do a whip it real quick.
So instead of
I
flipping
like where your head's at.
instead of the
Wah, wah,
instead of the
wah, wah.
flip, you do 10 spins. How about that with the bigger hammers?
Dude, I think you're good with the regular hammers at that point. Like, there's no need to step up or down. That makes it hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. All right, guys. Well, if you haven't heard the news, we have a special Halloween treat for you guys on October 31st. We're not really going to say anything about it other than it's a costume contest. You could win $500.
Yeah, man.
We have a couple contestants already, and we want you to comment your Halloween costume. We want to see you on our YouTube, on our Facebook, on our Instagram. That's Chris's favorite button, by the way, for those of you that don't know.
Yeah. Listen, sign up, like, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy shit.
And October 31st, it will be aired. We'll have all our guests on our show. It's going to be professionally recorded by yours truly, Kevin Nolte. And it's going to be the Watch Your Head podcast is going to host with us. And you guys
It's a collab, yo.
are going to love it.
Yeah, dude, you don't want to miss this. Seriously, you don't want to miss it. You're in for a treat. We've been working really fucking hard at this.
There's going to be people that you've seen before, people that you haven't seen before.
Maybe people are going to be like characters on our show, like for the long run. You never know what you're gonna. You never know.
This might be an Eddie Murphy movie.
Maybe.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in.
But he's not
Dealing with all our bullshit today. Sorry for the delay, but it was worth it, and you know it.
And we were better than the debate. Fuck you.
Way better than the debate. First of all, if you guys are watching, that means you are not watching the debate. It is on now.
I mean, if you were like,
after party.
Cut the feed. We're done. We're done.
That would have ended.
That's fucking funny.